everybody, we are Ladies Like Leia. I'm Jordan.
I'm Emma.
And welcome to our channel. This channel is dedicated to film, TV, pop culture.
Everything in between.
Everything that's in between that.
We're gonna kick off our channel with our first video, and that is our review of Logan. So Logan has been the first movie of 2017 that I have personally been really looking forward to. It's done really well at the box office.
Yes.
Like, insanely well.
The budget was $97 million in the box office. It just came out March 3rd, and it's already made like $461 million so far. It hasn't even been out a full month yet.
Fair warning, there are a ton of spoilers ahead. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. Please, for the love of God, go see this movie.
Go see it.
Please, it's so good. Bring tissues. So Jordan, what were the parts that you loved about the movie?
Parts that I loved were, one, the makeup. The makeup was done by Joel Harlow. He's an Oscar-winning makeup artist, and he's done like Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure he did all 5 parts of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. Makeup was phenomenal. Hugh Jackman doesn't look that old in real life. Obviously, the movie was based in 2029. Hugh Jackman doesn't look that old in real life.
He looked dead.
Yeah, like he's dying, so I mean,
right.
They did a really good job of him,
like the progression too.
Yeah, and there was the X-24 is Logan's clone. Yeah, it was Logan's clone, and Dr. Xander Rice, he created X-24 to pretty much destroy, kill Logan.
Yep. Because
spoiler,
yeah,
he does. Obviously. He kills Logan. But and the X-24 looks way younger, and the makeup is just incredible. Caliban, who's played by Stephen Merchant. Thank you, Stephen Merchant. Phenomenal makeup. Makes sense why he's Oscar winning, and I personally love the makeup. That was one of the first things I noticed about each character, especially Logan and Caliban, because the makeup was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I know we both love Daphne Keane. Daphne.
She's not my daughter, but I am proud of her. I am proud of her, okay?
We wish. She was like 11 in the movie, now she's 12 or something, but
insanely talented. Like, this girl, I'm telling you, the minute that she comes onto screen, like, I got like chills down my arm. Like, my knees were weak. I was sitting down and my knees were weak, okay? The minute that she comes out after we hear all that like gun fighting, right? And like the place. Yeah. And you know, she comes out with her backpack, and it's like this little girl, and then Boyd Holbrook as Pierce, who I loved. So, you know, he's like, "Atta girl, come here." And then all of a sudden she's just pissed off. She's got this like strut, and she just like whips her backpack down. I was not present.
She throws the head too, remember?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. She like rolls this guy's head, like this little
rips his head off.
Yeah, I'm like, this is insane. And like that, the minute that like she attacks them and her claws draw, it's one of my favorite scenes from a movie of all time. Because like you don't see, first off, you don't see
her feet.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Like the minute, oh my god, she just did such a good job. Like the minute that she started attacking those men, like you hardly see women doing that, right?
Yeah.
But like to have like a little girl, like it was just,
I wish I was that talented at that age.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't even know what I was doing at 12.
Yeah. Side note, she did a lot of her own stunts. But like when she didn't talk through like the first half of the movie, she did a really good job for being a 12-year-old and like speaking with her face. Like it was just
like you mentioned before, her stunts, incredible. Yep. And they wanted, I remember you saying that they wanted like someone bilingual, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. The movie, a lot of the movie was, they were in Mexico and then Texas, like crossing the border and stuff. So, I mean, that makes sense why they wanted someone bilingual. Right. She's incredible.
I cannot say enough about this actress. Another thing that I loved was the age dynamic between Laura, Logan, and Charles, like our 3, like the fact that like, I don't know, I just feel like with a lot of like X-Men or superhero movies, like they're all around the same age, but the fact that we were playing with like, you know, we had this little girl and we had this like aging man, and then we had like the grandpa almost, and like I just love the age dynamic and getting to play with each one of their strengths and then each one of their weaknesses. Like that was I think one of the strongest factors of the film for sure.
Another interesting thing, actually, that you saying that is two of them, Professor X and Logan, in my opinion, are two of the most iconic characters in X-Men, at least the X-Men movie franchise. And obviously Magneto as well, but in this movie they had two of the most iconic characters, and then Laura coming in, she's gonna be an iconic character.
Oh yeah. When they continue with her character, I want to see them kind of like Harry Potter. Like, I want to watch her grow.
Yeah.
I don't want them
That'd
to
be so
jump.
nice. I didn't even think about that.
Like, I want to watch her grow. I don't want to see her like 10 years from now, like even farther into the future. I think it'd be really cool.
That'd be really, really nice. And we watched this video actually, and it said that Daphne King wanted to continue to play Laura, and she's already, we can already see that she's going to be amazing at it, so why not keep her and let her grow up.
So Logan and Charles in this film, I think they were my favorite versions of them that we've seen yet. Charles in this one felt so vulnerable. The whole age thing too was coming into play again, with like him with his like debilitating brain, degenerative
seizures
brain
made me
disease.
sad.
Yeah, it made it feel more real. Being as old as he is, like, it caught up to him. It definitely made the film feel more grounded.
Professor Xavier dies by X-24.
Yeah, actually, I loved that death. Like,
that was
it didn't really hit me right away.
Yeah,
because like this is, I think, the third time that we've seen him die. The minute he was like on his side and like he started kind of crying, like, I knew it. I'm like, it's coming. And I had actually read a spoiler, or like heard a spoiler beforehand. What? The minute that he was like, oh, I didn't deserve any of it, I was like, ooh, that hurts. And then like he dies, and then Logan's like, it wasn't me.
Oh my gosh,
when I was like,
that hit me. I started tearing up.
Because his death didn't even hit me till like minutes after.
Yeah.
So when it initially happened, I was just like, when's he gonna come back?
Both of them have very good endings to their iconic X-Men characters.
For sure.
What didn't you like about the film?
As always with Fox Marvel movies, the timeline is so messed up. My biggest issue was there weren't any more mutants. All of these mutants, and it's like, there's so many of them, and then you get to Logan, which is, in its own trilogy, but it's still an X-Men universe. They didn't really explain how most of them had died. This Westchester incident was this one thing that like really kind of pissed me off. Charles had briefly mentioned it, and the director, James Mangold, did state that it was Charles' seizure had killed off a ton of X-Men.
That would have been nice if we kind of got a little bit more background on that,
right. But because I'm already sitting there trying to piece together the whole timeline, and all of the timelines. Yeah. He drops this Westchester bomb, and I'm like, well, wait a second. Like,
where did this come about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The one thing that Logan did really do a good job of was I kind of liked that I don't know, as a huge Marvel fan, like whenever I'm watching them, I'm always looking for Easter eggs. And so the first time I watched it, I was definitely looking for those, but there weren't a ton. That made Logan feel separate in its own, even though it is in this whole web of timelines.
It does feel very separate from the other one. We have favorite scenes. We have two very favorite scenes. First one is the scene where they're in Las Vegas and Professor X is having a seizure, and he purposely has a seizure because he's trying to protect Laura. They were coming to take Laura away, and they were about to kill Professor X, and the seizure kind of like slowed down time really fast, because you could see there's this one scene where one of the characters, you could see his eyes moving, but it was like slowly, and Logan didn't affect him as much, so he was going to protect them. But then once he got to the floor where Laura and Professor X were, there's a scene where he like takes his claws and like shoves it into one of the guys' head, and you can just see the claws from up top, and it was just like, ugh. This movie's so gory, but it's so good.
Like, necessary. The most powerful shot out of the entire film was Laura changing Logan's cross into an X. I didn't even cry. I think because I was trying to process it all. The second time though, I cried like a baby. Like, I couldn't even see it the second time. It was so powerful because I feel like it was such a perfect resolution to the film.
Yeah.
Also, like, where is Laura gonna go now? Because now he's kind of passing the torch to her. It's closure, but it's a cliffhanger. Logan's done, but Wolverine isn't.
Yeah.
I think what was also the most powerful about it was that it was a huge, like, thank you to Hugh Jackman for all that he has contributed to the X-Men franchise.
Obviously, we can't imagine another Wolverine besides
17 years that
Jackman,
he, like,
yeah.
held that mantle for that
Jackman.
character.
You
Like,
are Wolverine.
so it was a perfect send-off, and I couldn't imagine, like, anything else as the closing shot.
Yeah, no, me neither. We're gonna have to end that. We could go on for hours talking about this, but we obviously can't. It would be very lengthy. It probably already is lengthy, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's our first
X-Men.
video.
But again, we hope you guys liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe down below.
Follow us on Twitter, too.
Yes, all of our links will be down below. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
This has been Ladies Like Leia. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jordan, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye!